Come on, set. Liking 18. Let's go now. Go. Ready. Come on, set. Set up. Ready. Go. Ready. Let's go now. 60 bison. Ready. Let's go. Ready. Let's go. 19, track. Let's go.
Motherfucker, Jalen Coker, the demon, ain't it? God damn.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Go. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys knocked out the 3 seed a week ago and looking to keep things rolling here in the divisional round. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass. But he got the job done, and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
Love's pass complete to Romeo Dobbs. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing. Love. Trucks over it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Love now.
First down.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the Panthers' 26-yard line.
Down now. 52. Next way.
Love fires that quickly outside. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 34 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend. That's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
Now he's going to step up and run. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Let's go. Go.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle, 33 yards. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
Over the middle, complete. That's Lee. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another Packers first down.
Now Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Jacobs going to try the middle. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Set, hut. Ready.
To throw now, here's Love. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Liz. 65.
(10-7) our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. 68, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
70. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They run here with Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
A gain of 12.
Here we go.
First down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Love looking to throw it. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
And he's going to go down there, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 41-yard line.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that for a 2-yard gain. Second down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lynch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A running play. It's Dowdle. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Rico Dowdle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw. Love. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 14.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
To the air again, Love. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Line, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 60-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our
trip around the
report.
NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's James Cook. He's got it. He's got room. He's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Bills are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He'll find Travis Kelce's understudy. That's Noah Gray. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Chiefs use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lynch. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now. They'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Micah Parsons able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here we go.
2nd and 4.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
Love now. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
Here's Love.
First down.
This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jacobs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard.
One more time with Jacobs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
J.C. Horn with the pick in the red zone.
They're going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take
That's what
some
I'm
chances they
talking about,
wouldn't
boy.
have earlier in the game.
Turn me up.
This defense, they've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
No respect.
Ready, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. 87 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
2nd and 2. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Tag. Bronco 80. Let go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll look to throw here. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Talk your shit, boy. What I'm talking about. Let these niggas know they soft.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
70 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is caught. And this is going to result.
And he back it up.
The tackle's made at the Packers 30.
Let's get it.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Denver gets about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Run the clock out.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Beat.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
Beat.
And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Love. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
In motion, the tight end. Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Here's 3rd down and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw now, here's Love. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun. Love. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
Tucker Kraft, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Packers 20.
That time a 9-play drive. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Mason. Victory formation. Once again, Carolina has won.
The Panthers season will press on as we say so long, everybody.
You're going to win 20 games.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
And guess who is on the clock? Take a wild guess, chat. That soft boy offs. The Chiefs and the Bills on the AFC. I love it.
How much would you love being in the Super Bowl?
I would love to beat you. I'm going to. I'm going to, okay?
I'm going to. Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready?
Hey, hold up, stream. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Hit me some Jeeves, and then I'm gonna sock Austin. go, Stream. I'm about to sock this boy's jaw. You don't know what's coming to him.
I woke up thinking I had work, bro.
Hold on, let me check. Let me check my abilities one more time. I ain't changed my abilities in a while.
Bro woke up calling me and shit. I thought you played your game. Your ass fell asleep in the call, on the call too. Again. You woke me up too early, little bro. There's no.
I pressed on it, bro.
Too many thank yous, bro. Why you put me to sleep? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And this drive will start inside. The 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Vikings, 60, 19 Lions. Ready?
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, They could be the big gains of next week.
Daniels throwing on third. Taking a deep shot here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects, well, the stakes of each and every game.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Fourth down, here's Daniels. He's trying to go deep again. What a dive! I think he caught it! What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, give to Tootin. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On the move, headed right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack at a big loss. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right half.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders stretch their early lead to 9. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders go up 10-zip here in the first.
Commanders 10, Panthers nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Set to kick off.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Brings up
second down now, 7 to go.
26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Panthers first. We've set it downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they take him down right along the 30.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. This one left for Daniels. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hand off to Tootin. His gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll go again here with Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallup shoots away from one. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers tie and can take the lead here in the second.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're round check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead.
14. Commanders 13. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Goes to the hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Inside give here for Tootin. Breaks the tackle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Throwing on 2nd. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. And I just showed you I can do yours.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. He has room past the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Hut, hut.
On the toss, here's Dowdle. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers get a late score and tie it before the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take the lead on that successful kick.
Commanders play.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
On the return, here's Gibson. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Gibson on the return. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Now it's 2. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Tootin with it. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Looking quickly here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. He put everything he had into this one. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Washington.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Washington calls it second timeout. It's second and goal. Tootin. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's now third and goal.
Third and goal. One of the biggest moments of this NFC title game. Throwing now. Daniels escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Seven Pirates.
Now Daniels on fourth down. Flush down now to his left. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points and they'll wind up with none. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a design run. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Got a man. Patterson has it. It's inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground, Tootin. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offensive line fast. Play fake here. Daniels. Headed out right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Will he put everything he's got behind it? The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. Full extension, and he brings it in. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with a catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. She's out of bounds.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Has it in close. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is Dowdle on second down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Taken down by N'Kobe Dean. It's a gain
to the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got the first down grab. It's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Pass play now. McMillan on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down.
He's going to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. He dodged the tackle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a third-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Tootin. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He takes it himself. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running run. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here. Daniels on first down. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Third and long for Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. He's back to throw. He's going deep this time. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger, 19, 70,
airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only one quarter from advancing in the postseason.
Let's go. 79, 70, Timberwolves.
Throwing it on second down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's now third down.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He's across the 20, still going. And he's finally hauled down to the 12. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 13 brings up third and less than a yard.
Here's Daniels. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Washington, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And off to 2. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's another fourth. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Looking quickly, trying to get set. They'll try with 2. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Here's 2. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They're going to throw out of the gun. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down. The damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Ready? Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready?
Trying it left side. Dowdle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Dowdle again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Let's go now. 60 Vices. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he gets a gain of 9. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready.
The inside give to Dowdle. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there.
Some things just don't change, man.
3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3
You
goals.
will always be my son.
What we can call this, other than simply splendid.
You will always be my son.
Right down the middle. And the Panthers.
Some things just don't change.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Chiefs or Bills next for the Super Bowl.
Here's Gibson.
Going back to back.
Showing a little burst so far. Nice
It's been in the description all season. We are going back to back, undefeated.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap to Daniels.
You won this one, bro.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers have it on the edge of their own.
We are on a mission, bro.
I'll hear defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing
This
work
shit's
on the
too
early
easy.
downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Evans straight ahead. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6
Boy,
there to
Mitchell
begin this
Evans
drive.
getting him some work.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
On the counter, Dowdle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Setting up for the kneel down on
Victory
3rd.
formation.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Formation.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
You want me to add some more work? I got it.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Got a man.
You want me to add some more work? I got him.
Have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Washington calls it 2nd timeout.
Victory formation.
Victory formation.
I'ma kneel it out.
Like they're gonna take a knee on 1st down.
You ain't gonna do nothing to stop it.
Design quarterback run here. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Conference champions.
Let's get it.
An achievement, Brock.
Carolina on top, boy. Look at Jaden Daniels. Sad.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George
Sorry.
Hines trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities
really?
practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So for my partner, Brock
Tell you,
Hewitt, and
bro.
our entire crew, I'm Ken Scott saying this is
Back-to-back
the NFL
champs.
on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
HP. Love it. We playing the Chiefs once again. Also had Jaden Daniels make Pro Bowl, Tootin, McLaurin, Tatum, Tunsil. I think he has Cosby still. Wilkins. Carl Woodley, Player of the Week.
A new rookie class has joined the team. There are the top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.
No one cares about you, Mahomes. You about to lose this Super Bowl. You soft. Wow. You see it. You see it.
D.
HP.
Too much finals.
Trayvon Mulrig done dropped down to superstar. Sorry, yeah. Trayvon Mulrig. Derrick Brown got X Factor. Yes, Lord. Trayvon Wallace still has superstar. That's BS, bro. I think he got star. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to re-sign him. All right, I don't think nothing different changed.
They're doing a national leaderboard for fantasy, and this dude scored 230 points in week 15.
Oh my goodness.
He had Josh Allen, Gibbs, Michael Wilson.
Trying to start up the stream a little bit later. Maybe, I don't know. Y'all tune in for it though. I'm gonna whoop the Chiefs. Go back to back. Beat them last year and we gonna do it again.